Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Let's Play! Obviously we're doing Megaman Legends. Now, I'm doing Megaman Legends for a couple of reasons. One, I wanted to do a more action-oriented game. Been doing a lot of RPGs. In fact, I've done almost all RPGs I can think of. I think maybe Dino Crisis is the only true action game I've done. God, the serve bots are awesome. But anyway, Mega Man Legends is a short game. That's the main reason I'm doing this. That and I've had some practice playing it. I beat it about a month ago. 2 months now? Anyway, I've played it recently. I was going to do like Parasite Eve 2, but I can't find my discs. And since I don't have internet right now, I can't acquire the game. But I probably wouldn't even do that anyway. I actually own the discs. They're here somewhere. And I am playing this off of a disc in my computer on EPSXE. Let's see. Man, I wish I knew Repair City. Anyway, I'm rambling. Partly because it's hot. In my room right now, I have a thermometer. It is 110 degrees in my room. If you hear my fans, I apologize. It is hot. It is really hot, as unfortunately become the custom around here. In case you were wondering what that noise just was, it was the little robotic monkey. Now, I am going to warn you about this game. It is very volume challenged in some points. The volume in this game is really weird. It is incredibly loud in some points, particularly during the action sequences. So if you can't... I've turned my microphone up, which obviously increases the noise. So it's also going to increase the likelihood of it picking up my fans. I've turned the microphone gain up. So, if you hear a slight buzzing sound, that's because I have to do this. Because I had to turn the volume up on the game louder than I normally do. Because it is so quiet. There's a lot of voice acting in this game, which is pretty cool considering when it came out. But the voice acting in this game is very variable. It can be normal 1 second and then get really quiet, and then get really, really quiet while the sound effects are just blasting your ears out.
Here we go!
So, I'm going to be as quiet as I can during the cutscenes. I may chime in here and there.
Megaman! Megaman! Can you hear me?
Just barely. The transmission isn't too clear.
I got worried because the transmission got cut off suddenly.
I'm okay. I think this is the last door. Whoa! It's still active! The reactor's still running!
Great! What about the refractor?
It's here! It's a big one, too!
All right! Now maybe we can finally get some money. Be careful!
Insert Indiana Jones music here. Don't worry, I won't insert Indiana Jones music here. Although it would be kind of funny.
Don't count your chickens yet. I'm picking something up on my screen. Looks like a Reaver bot. You'd better get out of there. Come on.
Right. If you see anything, let me know. Here we go!
I don't know how he's okay after he did that whole, like, face slide. That would hurt. Now, the controls in this game are simple, at the same time slightly weird. Forward, back, left, right. Pretty simple, standard. Now, to turn right, you do R1. To turn left, you do R2, L1. R2 locks on and lets you manually aim, while square fires your buster gun. O lets you walk, and later on it has a different function, but we'll get there. X jumps. Triangle is your secondary weapon.
Wait a second. There should be a Reaver bot around there somewhere. Can you see it? It looks like a small one. You should be able to take it down with your buster gun.
And basically they're going to say everything that I just said all over again. The game does kind of auto-aim. Now, these little crystals are your money. And obviously the bigger the crystal, the more it's worth.
Turn right there.
We're going to go straight kill these Reaver bots. Oh, that cheap bastard. That is a dead end.
Can you see a door nearby?
God, they're being stingy. Anyway, this is a life capsule. It's a life cube. Energy cube is what they're called. Now, there is actually something down there at the end of there. It's a little trap. Not
Do you
really
see a
worth
door?
doing it.
That should be the way out. It's not far from your current position.
Now, this right here, I think, is one of the more awkward things about the game. You hit O to interact with things, but if you're in a conversation or you have to make a decision, you have to hit X. Can't tell you how many times I've caught myself sitting there going, oh, why isn't the text progressing? Why? It's because you have to hit X. Keep that in mind.
Watch out, there's something right in front of you.
God, they're not giving me any money. What is up with that? Normally I've got about 1,000 zenny at this point. I've run this several times. That's kind of depressing, because I'm going to need that money. Aw. Oh well. You need lots of money in this game. You need it to buy more life. Bleh, what was that weird popping noise? Anyway, you need it to buy more life. You need it to buy your energy canteen and get more energy canteen charges. You need it to buy buster parts. You need it to buy
Hold it, don't move.
upgrades for your sub-weapons.
Looks like it didn't see you. It looked like a Reaver bot. We were lucky.
Now, this sub-weapon, actually, you would think it's useless, but it's actually got quite a number of uses. And I'll get into them later, although as the game goes on, the uses go down. Okay, what is with the money thing? Like they're just dropping, like, significantly less money this time than they were when I played the game a little while ago, and I found a volume problem with the volume, and I had to start over. Like, seriously, I just played this about half an hour ago, and the volume was wrong, messed up. And at this point, I had about 2,000 zenny. I've got 700. This could be a problem.
Megaman, I'm picking up a Reaver bot.
I see it. Thank you,
He's
Roll.
above you. Watch out.
No, thank you. There we go. Big refractor. I know that the small purple ones are worth 50, and the big green ones, the medium-sized green ones, are worth 100. I don't remember how much the ones above that are worth. but it's not too bad. Get some Zinni here. And behind us, we'll have another chest that'll give us a Buster part. Now, that's one thing I really like about this game. You can actually get pretty free reign on how you want your Buster weapon to work. Now, each of the 4 stats is mostly self-explanatory, I think, except for energy. Attack is your attack power. Range is your, obviously, how far your bullets travel. Rapid is how fast they shoot, and consequently the hardest of the stats to raise. And then, of course, energy is probably the one that's not quite as noticeable, but it's...
Megaman, I'm showing a large blip in front of you. It's probably a Reaver bot. Be careful. Huh? Megaman, can you hear me? I'm losing you. The transmission's breaking.
Wolf? Are you alright? Can you hear me?
Now, energy is the number of bullets you can have on the screen at one time. Now you can see I can have 3, and I think at each point of energy raises the number of bullets you can put out 1. This guy is the first boss of the game. He's really easy. And this right here is pretty much how you kill every boss in the game. With a few exceptions. Of course. But that works on most enemies. The circle strafe. I like this face Megaman makes up here. The voice acting in this game is not bad. I mean, it's not... I wouldn't, like, rank it up there in the top echelons of awesome
Look at
voice
that
acting.
sky. Well, that's a happy sight after being underground for so long. I wonder where Roll went.
See what I,
Way.
see what I mean by the volume? How it's really low on some of the voice acting.
Back for more? See ya.
Hold on! We're taking off!
Roger.
I'm being quiet because of the fact that the volume is so screwy in this game. That is, of course, your trusty ship, the Flutter.